Well, where the hell is he? I'm waiting.
Okay. So we got to make this quick. All right.
What the hell?
Just don't ask questions. Just give it the card. I'm the T-Dot champion. He's not. Let's go.
I'm king. Okay then. Well, we're gonna talk about this later. But for now, let's talk about Backlash.
Yes, Backlash.
This very random card of things that happens.
Yeah.
First match, at least first on the list here, is Jeff Hardy versus Chaebols. Gonna go kick him.
I'm gonna go with Jeff. I kind of feel like they owe him, and it's gonna be the evil heel gets his comeuppance angle. And plus, every time I've guessed about Sheamus winning lately, I've been wrong. So.
Well, I am actually going to go with Sheamus. I think they want to keep his momentum going. And because, like, they're probably going to get at least one more match out of this. Maybe Extreme Rules, maybe SummerSlam. But, you know, I think ultimately Jeff's going to win, but I don't think it's going to be this week, this time. Alright. Balian Banks versus the Iconics versus Cross and Bliss for the women's tag team titles.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Balian Banks to retain in hopes that the women's tag team belts can start to mean something. I agree with Ember Moon and Paige. They didn't really need to put it on them, but if they're just going to immediately lose them, then what was the point? So, and plus, gotta stand for my girl. So.
I don't think they mean anything anymore.
Yeah.
I think, like, I really believe they made those titles for the PR, for the Women's Evolution, and had no plans whatsoever after that. And that's why they're in the state they're in now. So that's why I think the Iconics are going to win it. Because something's going to happen between Bayley and Sasha. There's going to be a miscommunication, and it's going to continue their feud to eventually they have the blow-off. And it'd be, perfectly symbolic to have them lose to the team they lost to the first time.
Alright.
So, off to a good start. Andrade versus Apollo Cruz for the U.S. title.
I want Apollo to retain, so I'm voting for Apollo.
Me too, because I think that title still means something. They're building that back up, so having them change hands now is too damn soon.
Plus, Apollo's awesome. He deserves it.
Yeah. Let's see. Miz and Morrison versus Braun for the Universal title.
I think Braun's gonna win, but sure it'll be entertaining. Plus, I don't trust WWE creatives wouldn't know what to do with a joint Universal Champion.
They would not, so. I think Braun is going to win. I think he is going to pick them up over his head and toss them. Or beat them in the head. Like cavemen. Just punk them down. But, yeah, I don't think Miz and Morrison are winning this. I think it'll be an entertaining match.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Because they are getting kind of be comedic heels.
Yeah.
But they're good at it. So, it feels like they're just spinning their wheels till, like, The Fiend comes back.
Yeah.
And probably win the title, and then probably drop it to Roman whenever crowds return.
Yeah.
So.
Which means we'll make everyone hate Roman again. So
yeah.
That's a story for another time.
Speaking of wrestler people hate, Nia Jax versus Asuka for the Raw Women's title.
I'm picking Asuka because I like Asuka, and they're not going to just give her the title to immediately take it away. They seem to be actually building her. So, yeah, I'm going with Asuka.
I am also going with Asuka because not only because just a lot of these title matches I don't think is going to change because they're too soon.
Yeah.
And the only women's title that I think is going to change because again I don't think they just don't care about it anymore. What the fuck are you looking at? All right. Anyway, I also feel like it would kind of reward Nia Jax for being like hurting people lately.
Yeah,
not good. Like,
there is. I didn't want to bring
doesn't-
that up.
Nia doesn't deserve it. And also, they're going to build up a lot more Charlotte Flair, so I think eventually Charlotte's going to take off Asuka. I hope not for a long fucking time.
My hope for that build is like they did with Becky and Asuka. Asuka was the one person Becky couldn't beat, and then Becky eventually did. I think they're going to do the same. Charlotte was the one person Asuka couldn't beat, and then at SummerSlam or one of the bigger ones, Asuka will finally beat Charlotte. At least that's where I hope they're going, but As long as it means more Charlotte versus Asuka, I'm okay with it.
Yeah. All right. Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre for the W. Yeah, Drew. Drew's got it. I mean, it could go to Bobby because Vince. I think I heard Vince sign both his guys, and he is kind of freaking out about the low ratings. But Drew deserves to have it.
He deserves
until
to have
we
it
have
for
crowds
at
back.
least a year.
Yeah,
we gotta let him have it for at least a year. He's busted his ass.
None of this is his fault, and he's really good as he feels like a champion.
He really does.
That's like people complain about Kofi Kingston's run and like who he'd fought against, but like they weren't that good. But he felt like a champion. When he had that title, you knew he really cherished it.
Yeah.
So I'm not one to shit on his reign. Yeah. All right. Lastly, but not leastly, Edge versus Randy Orton, and the greatest wrestling match in the history of the world ever for all time. This is it. This ends the show because this will end wrestling because no match will ever top it, ever. It's not since and not after. Only this match.
Well, that's obviously true because, you know what, never mind, we're not talking about that. It didn't happen.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Edge because I just feel like they're pumping up as this returning hero and they just made Randy into such an asshole. Whether he is one in person, I'm not saying, but character-wise, he's like the perfect asshole.
I'm also going for Edge because he's my version of Bailey, so I will always root for him, and I'm so happy he's back.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard some people talking they might have Randy do it, and then they have another blow-off match, but I kind of want this to be the last one.
Let Edge feud with some other people. Yeah. I get it that they're friends, and you know the WrestleMania match was great, but we need... You got him for 3 years, don't waste them all on Randy Orton.
And I'm gonna say, though, I'm the opposite of everyone else who's making fun of this. I like, they had the last man standing at WrestleMania and then went to the regular wrestling match because Orton sold me on it. And that promo, it's like...
the logic made sense to me. I bought it.
Yeah, I could see this. So, it's a little backwards of what we traditionally do, but it makes sense.
Plus, change is good sometimes, Internet.
Yeah.
Sometimes change is good.
It just works within the realm of kayfabe.
Yeah.
Alright, so we disagree on 2 matches, unless something happens on SmackDown or the time of the show, because that's been happening a lot, and we record this before SmackDown. Maybe we'll get to watch that Sunday. Don't know. So, we'll make some judgment calls as we go along, but for now we only disagree with 2, because the last time was the first time we disagreed in a long time on many of them, and I guess things gotta reset.
Alright, so we good here?
Yeah, well you have a punishment, don't you?
Oh,
this time you have the punishments.
See, he didn't tell me this before, but I am allowed to pick punishments.
I just didn't think you'd be good at it.
Well, and to be fair, this one might blow up in my face. Because my girlfriend is aware that we do this. She's only watched a handful because she's not into wrestling. But she started what she calls the collection of crap. So the loser is going to have to watch something from this collection, but the winner gets to pick what? Interesting.
I like that.
So... And I haven't even really looked at it. She's mentioned a few things. Like, one, I just want to watch in general, not like punishment or not, because I don't know how it works. But I haven't actually taken a full look. And she keeps offering to give me more. So, yes, my girlfriend is offering to give me crap. Anyway. So, that's the punishment. We got our predictions. We disagree. And, I gotta go. So, I was never here. You never saw me.
Okay, well, that's a thing that happened. I'll have to address that later. For now, I guess one of us will see you guys Sunday. Bye!